Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord had truly sent him. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, that great millstone that rule well over the flock. Taught me this 100% truth. To you brothers and sisters on the sidelines listening and learning as well, shalom to y'all. You camps with the likewise doctrine is GMS. Shalom to you brothers as well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, man. And as you can see, things are ramping up, man. Y'all heard what the WHO has said about this pox. I'm just gonna say the pox, man. We've been telling y'all for a long time, even around the first pandemic, man. The elders and apostles on down have been letting people know through these scriptures, man, that pestilence will become a big thing in these last days, man. You know, pestilence will become a real big thing in these days, man. And it's been spoke of in the days of old and now, because nothing is new under the sun. Even in biblical times back then, the prophets were prophesying about pestilences that will come upon land. Didn't it happen in the time of Egypt when the Pharaoh didn't want to let the Hebrews go? What'd he catch? Those plagues, right? You know? And this thing is starting to ram up, man. It's starting to get real beautiful out here. This is the beautiful time to be living in, right? We starting to see these scriptures jump off the pages, you know? I got this video here, and I'm gonna pull out some scriptures on pestilence, because pestilence are coming, man. It's gonna come before World War III kicks off. You know, there's gonna be a lot of people out here that's gonna die of pestilence, man, and of the sword. You know, there's gonna be different plagues going on. You know, death, destruction, famine, pestilence, civil wars, race wars, class wars. You know, all these things are getting ready to take place, man. Let me get this video.
The World Health Organization has declared that a fast-spreading new variant of the highly infectious disease Mpox is a global health emergency. It's the second time in 2 years it's been declared as such. The continent's leading health body, the Africa Centers for Disease Control, had already warned it could spiral out of control unless measures are put in place to limit its spread. Here's the Director General of the WHO making...
You know what that's getting into, right? They're gonna probably bring out another jab. More than likely, they can bring out another jab. They're gonna do what they did the first time, man. In 2020 with the first pandemic. They're gonna push that fear out there. And once they realize the people are scared, then they're gonna bring up these little draconian measures, you know, like they did 4 years ago. It's nothing new under the sun, man. You know, Esau is sloppy with his little schemes now, and people are seeing through it. Not everyone. Everybody's still in the dark, like night. But a lot of people are seeing the way this devil is moving, man. You know?
The announcement.
Today, the emergency committee met and advised me that, in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. I have accepted that advice.
Our health correspondent Dominic Hughes told us what the announcement from the World Health Organization means.
This is the highest level of alert, really, that the World Health Organization can declare. It's on a par with what they did during the COVID pandemic, for example. Viewers might think back to those rather troubling days.
Just like it, dog. Let me turn this notifications off. keep getting these notifications through my video.
Follows hard on the heels of a similar declaration by Africa's Centre for Disease Control yesterday, which declared this a public health emergency that was continent-wide. Now, the World Health Organization's panel of experts has advised the Director General, as you were saying, that actually this is something that the international community really needs to be aware of. And what it is it's a call to arms, really, to try and...
Y'all see how bad that looks? See, now, they showing you all these things because they want to push a little fear in you, man. They're going to push a little fear in you people out there. You know, and then they're going to come out with some type of conclusion, some solution that's going to be even worse for you. You know, and if they push this thing further than what it's meant to be pushed, even though everything is according to the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, if this get pushed the way I think it's going to get pushed, it's going to be another lockdown, man. It's going to be another shutting down of businesses. A lot more people losing their jobs behind this because some people ain't going to want to take no jab, man. Some people, they already seen what happened the first time. And then these devils came out and said that the jab was the reason behind a lot of deaths, man. You know, y'all got to pay attention, wake up and smell the damn coffee, man, and watch what Esau is doing out here. But ultimately, it's Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Remember, a prudent man foresee the evil, man, and he go and hide it himself. I'm just paraphrasing that. You know, y'all need to be paying attention to what's going on in this world, man, because these pestilence
mobilize not just medical resources but political resources as well. So the WHO have said that
it's not going to let up. Give me 1 second. Let me get a couple of scriptures. This is Ezekiel 7:15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine, and pestilence shall devour him. You see that? So it's going to be pestilence, man, and plagues going on, man. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to die here in the coming time ahead, man. You know, a lot of these illnesses are created and patented by Esau, man. You remember, they are physicians of no value, man. They come out with these different so-called medications, you know, different jabs that's not even been tested, man. Next thing you know, when this thing hit widespread the way they saying it's going to be, the next thing you know, they're going to have a jab ready for it. How can you have a jab that fast? It takes years, months and years for you to come up with some type of cure, some type of jab for something like this, which lets you know that they had already had it set up, man. You know, this devil only got a short time, man. So he's getting ready to push the pedal to the metal. He's going to push the pedal to the metal, man. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not, man. The noise of the whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots, man. Because that's all they do here in Babylon, just having fun, man. All about that mirth, man. And this place is full of lies and robbery. This people, they rob the people. They sit up here and tell you lies. This media, they not giving you all the facts about what's going on. They never really do give you all the facts. They want you to stay in the dark state of mind where you have no light in your mind. You can't think properly. Because that's the way this kingdom is set up. Everybody is going off that dust, man. Confusion. A lot of people is in the dust right now. But when this thing start to speed up the way it is and these scriptures jumping off the pages, a lot of you people ain't going to believe this shit until you smell it. A lot of you people ain't going to believe it until you smell it, man. But these are signs of the times, like we keep telling y'all. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Are you seeing all of these things? This is one of my favorite scriptures to bring out, man, because you seeing it right in front of your face. And you clowns out there steady, scoffing and mocking at these scriptures, not understanding that this is real life situations, man. This is real life situations, Israel. Y'all just don't want to understand that, though.
Already on the ground, they are training staff, they are aware of. And what it is it's a call to arms, really, to try and mobilize not just medical resources, but political resources as well. So the WHO...
Look at that shit.
Mobilize...
That shit got his face looking like a goddamn star crunch, man. His face look like a whole star crunch, man. It's going to be a lot of you cats out here that contract that shit. You know? They showing you what it's doing to these people over there so it can steer fear in you. You know, to put your faith in his so-called cures and his so-called medicine, man.
Just medical resources, but political resources as well. So the WHO have said they're already on the ground, they are training staff, they are working on vaccines and treatments, they are in position.
You see that he said something right there. They're working on punches. I ain't gonna say the V word, you heard what he said. They working on that. You best believe they already got it, but they trying to buy a little time, man. Because last time people caught on to them coming out with that V so quick. Like soon as the pandemic started and people started dropping like flies, they had it just like that. They had it already in the closet, man. They just pulled it out of there. And it's going to be the same way with this. It's already in the closet. The V is already in the closet. They're just waiting on the perfect time to bring it out. They want lives lost first to steer fear into people so you can be like, damn, I might need to go get that V. You clowns. Y'all believe everything Esau say, man. Everything. Woe to them that put their trust in their Egypt, man.
On the ground, but really it's trying to mobilize.
Look at that shit. It looks like a star crunch, man. The Most High giving you cats the star crunch face out here.
Resources, both financial, political, medical, to try and stop the spread of this virus. It's already, as you were saying in your introduction, it's endemic in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the vast majority of cases so far this year have been in the DRC, but it's also spread to 15 other countries in Africa, and the concern is that it could spread beyond there too.
So the
They letting you know right there that it is going to potentially spread over here. It's going to spread here. Y'all got to understand, man. We having a migration crisis. You know, you got a lot of these people from over in them other countries coming over here with that shit. You know? And that's going to cause an uprising amongst the people as well. Because they're gonna bring them immigrants over here, let them come in. They're gonna be pumped full of this shit right here, this MP. You know what I mean? They walking around with that MP, and that shit gonna spread out. Next thing you know, you're gonna have people wanting to beat the hell out of these people for bringing it over here, cause an uprising, civil war, whatever you want to call it. You know? But this, like I said, this ain't new, man.
WHO will want, obviously, assistance from other countries. What does this mean for countries outside Africa as they consider what this might mean?
It means that eventually it's gonna trickle down to a Babylon. That's what it means. It's gonna trickle down to Babylon, man. This is Luke 21:10. The same thing Matthew 24 was saying, pretty much. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be in heaven, man, from heaven. You know, go to that pestilence. a fatal epidemic disease, especially bubonic plague. You see that? Y'all having a lot of pestilence right now. You see how in different states right now, you got STD numbers on a higher level. You know, you have these different pestilences out in the world right now that's spreading out. Not only the MP, but other plagues and pestilence, man, are going around. Contagions, infections, pandemic, epidemic, sickness, contagious disease, the Black Death, all these different pestilences, man. And a lot of them are going forth into the earth right now. You know, a lot of them are going forth into the world right now, man. This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 15. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward. Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. See, these things ain't gonna stop. It's just gonna continue and continue, like a woman that travaileth with child. And she being in that real strong pain. She having them pains until the baby come, which in this point, the so-called baby will be Yahweh Shem Yahushua when he come in them clouds, man. You know, these things are just gonna intensify, and then it's gonna end with them ICBM missiles, man. You know, this thing is not gonna let up. 2nd Esdras 16 and 17. Woe is me who will deliver me in those days. This is Esdras speaking, because when he seen that vision and understand that reincarnation is real, that he will be here in those times as well. But you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to deliver his servants, man, and these things to come. Because a lot of things are getting ready to come down the pipeline, and you people don't see it coming, man. 2nd Esdras 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? The brothers in this truth know, stay prayed up, keep your faith strong. You know, that's what we got to do in these times. Because the knowledge and wisdom will be the stability of these times that we're getting ready to head into. Very, very, very dangerous times, Israel, that we are getting ready to come into, man. You know? 2nd Esdras 16 and 19. Behold, which means look. Famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. These things are sent for correcting us, man. But y'all don't see it that way. Y'all think it's just things happening on the earth and that we're going to get through it, blah, blah, yappity, smackity, bibbity, boppity. Y'all just think things are going to go back to what is, we're going to go through this and we're going to come out on the other side fine. That's what y'all think. But that's not what's going to happen in this case, man. The elect going to come out on the other side. 2nd Esdras 16 and 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor always be mindful of the scourges. They're not paying attention. They don't care, you know, because they have no fear of the Lord. You know, so when these plagues get real heavy on people, man, and y'all calamity come, that's when y'all gonna try to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know? They letting you know ahead of time what's getting ready to come down the pike. And we've been telling y'all these for years. The elders and apostles, man, been telling y'all these things were going to happen, man.
For them?
Well, it will mean that, for example,
So the WHO will want, obviously, assistance from other countries. What does this mean for countries outside Africa as they consider what this might mean for them?
Well, it will mean that, for example, countries in Europe, for example, or the United States, in North and South America, they will ramp up their monitoring of cases. They'll be on extra high alert to see if any of these cases are present in their country.
And once they do that, once they realize that this shit is in the U.S., Babylon, the shutdowns, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. They're going to bring on the shutdowns. They're going to bring in quarantining centers, which they already have built up. They have FEMA camps set up. You know? They got FEMA camps, FEMA coffins set up. They got all these different things set up, man. Because they know what's getting ready to happen. And they know it's going to be a lot of death, man. Esau, he would call it collateral damage, though.
Because of the nature of mpox, it can sometimes be look a little bit like chickenpox, for example. When you have those blisters, it starts with sort of flu-like symptoms, but within 1 to 5.
It kind of looked like chickenpox, but to me, the boy face looked like a Star Crunch, man. That's how bad this looked. That looked bad, man. And there's gonna be a lot of people walking around looking like ogres, man, when that shit get over here.
5 days, you can develop these blisters on the skin, and that can sometimes be mistaken for chickenpox. So testing and making sure that those cases are identified quickly will be happening. But also then there's this sort of marshalling of resources to try and get the internet during the COVID.
It's the second time in 2 years it's been declared as such. The continent's leading health body, the Africa Centers for Disease Control, had already warned it could...
A lockdown is gonna follow this if they push it like they pushed the first pandemic, man. That's exactly what's gonna happen, man. Second Esdras 16:8. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Because you hear what they just said. That they, if you get over here, they'll find ways to combat it. It ain't no way of combating it, man. The Most High sent these plagues, and there's nobody that can drive them away, bro. Ain't nobody stopping this movie from going forward, man. The script has been wrote out. The Most High is the producer. He got it all written out the way this thing is going to be fulfilled, man. And he's going to use these devils to fulfill his will. He's going to use you wicked jakes to fulfill his will. So understand that. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Nobody. Point blank period, man. Just wanted to bring this out because a lot of you people, y'all not paying attention. All I hear is people getting ready for concerts, vacations, and cruises. And they birthdays. And what club they finna go to. Not even seeing that of the hell. All these clubs getting shot up. All these clubs getting shot up every time it's a gathering at a club, especially in you Israelites neighborhoods. Somebody pulling the blickety blick out and shooting out. And people getting killed every day now. Especially you Israelites. Because the Most High got major judgments going out for y'all, but y'all don't want to believe it. You know? But that's fine. This is 2 Esdras 15:5. Behold the Lord. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them to those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, man. Because we sick of this place, man. We ready to get up out of here. We sick of Esau's bullshit, his draconian laws. We sick of you wicked ass Eve shaking your ass. We sick of you wicked ass Jakes taking each other out, want to sleep with each other's wives, condoning it. You women condoning these homosexual ass, fruit basket ass niggas. We sick of this place. And the Most High is finna get it to where this place is finna go down the toilet drain, man. And it's real close. It's real close. If you can't smell it, then I feel sorry for you, because you've been blinded. You've been blinded by the light, partner. Wisdom of Solomon 3:17. For though they live long, yet shall they be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. Or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. Y'all not gonna have no comfort in the day of trial, because y'all wrapped up in the cares of this world and had no fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Therefore, when your calamity come, you're not gonna have no help, man. You're gonna have to call on those other guys that you called on, instead of stabbing Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai in the back and crucifying his name. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. And Generation Z, this is that unrighteous generation that this is talking about. And it's going to be nothing but death and bloodshed coming upon this nation, man. And with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. And then the next time, Shalom.